Now we are going to study stem as a second morphology part of plant, flowering plant. In that, if you remember, when seedling occur, seed germination takes place, two processes arises, radicle and plumule. The upward we call the plumule, which is the ascending or upward process, and that form entire shoot system, right? So plumule, remember, from that the entire stem or shoot axis arises, which is the ascending part of a plant axis on which branches are present, leaves, flowers are arranged, fruits are formed. So on stem or shoot axis, these things are present, and shoot axis derived from plumule. Now remember, this is the main feature of the shoot. Suppose this is the stem, as we have seen in a sugar cane, even in bamboo diagram, if you remember that at a certain distance, this type of demarcation points are there, right? This demarcation points we called node. This one is a node. This is the node. Sorry. This one is also node. This is node. Same. This one is node. So on a stem, this is a particular feature of a stem. Okay, if anybody give you a two pieces, okay, one is like that, other is like this. So how can you identify which one is a root, which one is a stem? On stem, this nodes and internodes are present, which are absent in a root. Remember, nodes and internodes are absent in case of root, but present peculiar feature of a stem. Next thing that you should remember that nodes between the two successive nodes. This is the successive node, over here successive node, successive node. So between the two successive nodes, the region is present. That region we called internode. That we call internode, right? So nodes are present and the region between two successive nodes we call the internode. Next, that's why if someone asks you that potato, one example is a potato. Potato grows inside the soil. ये तो आपको पता होगा ना, potato grows inside the soil, right? Same way sweet potato also grows inside the soil. But the sweet potato, known as the root, we have studied in a root part, fibrous root system when stores the food, remember? So sweet potato is a root, but only potato, it's a stem. How can we say that? One thing, that both grows inside the soil. Both grows inside the soil, whether it's a potato or a sweet potato. But how can we say that? So this one is potato is a stem, but sweet potato is a root. Can anyone explain me on the basis of which features we can say that potato is a stem and sweet potato is a root? Stem है तो कौन से features होंगे? Can anyone explain me? बोलो जिया.
मैम स्टेम का फीचर होता है कि मतलब वो नोड्स और इंटर नोड्स बेयर करते हैं.
Yes. Nodes and internodes are present, right? अभी आप बोलोगे पोटैटो के स्ट्रक्चर में कहाँ ऐसे डिमार्केशन पॉइंट्स दिखते हैं, right? So one thing, next feature that we are going to study that indirectly indicates that over here, see initially potato के branches जो है like this, but in apical region when food is stored, it becomes a swollen structure that we call the potato. When we observe this part, in that we can clearly observe this type of demarcation, right? Now next, but this type of demarcations are not present in case of that the root. So that's why we can say that sweet potato is the root and the potato is the stem. Now on the stem, see, this is the basic. Remember, nodes are present. And at the node, if you remember, on the tip where the meristematic tissues are present, that part we called apical bud. It's a mass of cell we call a bud located on the topmost part. That's why we call apical bud. Remember, on a stem or shoot axis, two types of buds are present. One we call apical or terminal bud, and the other one that we call axillary bud. Now, on a stem, leaves are arises. So that leaves exactly arises at which region? Where nodes are present. Where nodes are present, only at that point these leaves are arise. Right? So this one is a stem axis, the nodal region of stem axis. Here the leaf is present. So at this angle, over here at angular position, here the angle is formed. If you can make out over here. Sorry. Here the leaf. Here leaf is there, right? So at this angular position, mass of cell is formed, and that is at the angle axial position. So we call axillary bud. That we call axillary bud. Okay. That's we call axillary bud. See, one is a apical bud, other is a axillary bud. Now, this axillary bud, that helps in formation of new branches. This one helps in formation of, यहाँ पे axillary bud है तो ये help करेंगे यहाँ पे this side, right? So where on the stem, remember, one is the nodes are present, other is the internode structures are present, then axillary bud structures, axillary bud is present. This axillary bud helps in formation of new branch. And this bud located at the axil, okay, at the axil of the leaf and the node. Angle formed between the node and the leaf region. At that angle, at that axillary bud, mass of cell is present. All of you clear with this? What is node branch? How the branch arises from which structure? That's the axillary bud. How the axillary bud is formed? बोलिए.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear होना चाहिए, okay? Because once it starts that the modification of stem, in that these terms are frequently come, right? Next thing, initially when the new stem is developed, okay, when new stem is developed, that is greenish in color. Newly developed portion of the stem, that is which in color, that's the greenish. Later on, when it becomes more and more mature, older, it becomes dark brown in color. Okay, it becomes dark brown in color, woody structure. This one is a greenish color, is a soft structure, right? That's why आपको अगर कोई भी बोलेगा ना कि ट्री का डायग्राम बनाओ, so we use actually brown color to make this trunk, right? Simple. Remember, because tree shoot system, stem axis, initially greenish in color at a younger stage, but when it becomes older, more mature, it becomes woody, dark brown in color, right? So this is the structure of stem. Can anyone explain me? Axillary bud. What do you know about axillary bud? Ayushi. Arpita. Maitri, switch on your video. बोलिए साक्षी.
Ma'am, on the stem, the nodes are present, and on the nodes, the leaves grow, and between the node and the stem and the leaf, their bud is grown.
That's at the angular position bud. Cell mass is
Bud.
formed that we call the axillary bud. Okay.
Axillary bud.
From this axillary bud, which structure arise on the stem? Jia? From the axillary bud, which thing is formed?
Ma'am, leaf. Sorry, new branches. New branches.
Yes, correct. From the axillary bud, branches are formed, right? Next, correct, good. Next, that's the functions. Oh, one more thing. On potato. पोटेटो को आप 4-5 डेज के लिए और मैक्सिमम 1 वीक, पता है घर पे हम भूल जाते हैं पोटेटो यूज करना at any time. So on potato, that whitish color structures are grown. Whitish color structures are grown. ऐसा देखिए उसके flowers, okay, that they are basically birds, not flowers. मैं mistake. They are basically birds. Okay, whitish color swollen structures are formed. They are bird, and they are which bird? Axillary bird. They are axillary bird. Right? So where the axillary bird is present, we can indirectly assume that over here, that's the nodes are present. Same. Right? This is the underground part. So over here, leaves are not formed. Remember, underground as leaves are not formed, but axillary birds are present. That indicates the markings of that's a nodal region. That's why we can say that potato is a stem, and sweet potato, on that we can't see that type of structure, right? So we call sweet potato is a root. Next, functions. If you have observed that different plants have different shapes of canopy. Canopy meaning what? Christmas tree में triangular है. Same for Ashoka, Asopala. Banyan tree, huge. People tree, huge canopy is there, right? Their branches are more well developed. Their branches are more spreaded. So on each plant, branches are spreaded in such a way that each and every leaf they get sufficient amount of sunlight. Because on some plant, on some tree, that's very small leaves are there. On some medium-sized leaves are there. On other one, there's very large, huge leaves are there. Right? So depending on that conditions, the spreading of branches, leaves, because branches are there on which leaves, flowers, and fruits are there. So this thing happen. This thing actually carried out by the shoot axis. Then next, shoot axis. This is the root. Then the stem axis, and then over here leaf. So this one actually helps in conduction of water from root to leaf, and then food from leaf to root, right? So it conducts the water, mineral, and photosynthesis. Synthesis nahi, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis meaning what? The food which is prepared by the photosynthesis process by leaf, right? That food products we call the photosynthesis. So root to leaf, leaf to stem, leaf to root again. Some stem performs like a root. Like a root, root modification first one, storage of food. Same way, in some of the plants, same stores the food, right? And by that storing the food, it become fleshy. One of the example, this potato. Other one, this ginger, adu, right? Ginger is also underground stem. Next, some of the stem that gives the support, protection, vegetative propagation. This modification we will see one by one. Main two functions common: spreading the branches, bearing leaves, flower, and fruits, and conducts water, minerals, and photosynthesis. Clear है first? That's the introduction part of the stem.
Yes, ma'am.
Next thing, next that we call stem, in that particularly modifications of stem. Now we are going to study first one, that is the storage of food. Storage of food. Can you tell me, in root I have explained why plant stores the food? Extra food is stored by plant. Why? What is the reason behind that? Whether it's a root, stem, or leaf. बोलिए कीर्तन.
Yes, ma'am. In dormant condition, the plants do not have any leaves. Therefore, they to survive, they store their food in the form in the roots, which they use in dormant conditions.
Correct. Mhm. See, first first storage of food. In that example, potato. Okay, it's a stem, underground stem, remember. In that, this is the soil surface. Over here, stem axis is present, right? Then their branches. Next, here their root system is present. Now, underground branches, whatever extra food is prepared by the leaves, here the leaves are present of this potato plant. So whatever extra food is prepared by this potato plant, that food is stored in the tip of these branches, tip of the underground stem branch. Remember, tip of the which one? Underground stem branch, and that part becomes swollen. And in common, we call it a potato. Right? Specific name, scientifically name, not a scientific name. Okay, but specialized name given to this potato that we call tuber. Actually, it's a stem branch. But after storing the food, it becomes swollen. Tip part becomes swollen, fleshy structure. And that fleshy structure we call tuber. When we see the structure of tuber, then over here tuber structure. On that tuber, if you have observed, ऐसे structures आपने देखे, notches like structures on this potato, ऐसे तो बहुत सारे होते हैं, right? These are indicates the nodes. These are indicates nodes, and in that, then whitish color that birds are formed after some day, right? It looks like structure जो है यहाँ पे like whitish color birds are formed. Over here, that demarcation point is that node. So that structure look like a eye. So the name given that structure eyes. This name given eyes, that is made by axillary bud plus scaly leaves. Now, leaves are of two types. One, this one we call greenish color leaf, right? Another name, note down kar dena, foliage leaf. Foliage leaf meaning what? The leaf which perform photosynthesis, greenish in color. And where the bird is present, suppose over here the bird is there, that mass, whether it's a apical bird or the axillary bird, mass of cell is present. That bird is protected by scaly leaves, which are transparent in nature. Okay, they are transparent, and that we call the scaly leaves, which surrounds the axillary bird. कोई भी plant हो, right? Surrounding that axillary bird, scaly leaves are present. So two types of leaves are present on plant. One we call foliage, greenish color leaf, which perform photosynthesis. Other we called this one, scaly leaves, which surrounds the axillary bird or the apical bird and gives the protection. So this is the first underground stem which store the food that we call potato. Specialized name, remember, tuber. Okay, जो लोग नीट के लिए prepare कर रहे हैं, please remember each and everything. Potato, for that the term tuber. Next thing that in that ginger, fresh ginger अगर है, right? If you have a fresh ginger, then you can easily see on a ginger, suppose this is the ginger on which this type of demarcations are there. Ginger में तो ये clearly दिखते हैं. देखा है? नहीं देखा था, किचन में जाके देख लेना. And then on ginger, if you have observed this type of structure, small structures, small bird-like structures are there on ginger, right? These are the nodes. And over here, nodes ke paas, if you have a fresh ginger, then on this ginger, okay, just rub it your hand on a ginger, you can feel that over here some transparent structure is present on ginger. One transparent structure is present, right? And that is scaly leaves. That are scaly leaves. Over here, scaly leaves actually present on that entire nodal region. Demarcations you can observe in this entire region over here, scaly leaves are present, which are transparent. They are transparent. Okay, observe करना है fresh ginger पे. So on ginger, these are the nodes, right? Then small birds are present. Next, from stem, okay, on the stem, in some of the ginger, you can observe from this part that the root formation, thin thread-like structures are there on ginger. Thin thread-like structures are arise that we call a root. Here from the stem, these roots are arise other than the radicle. That's why we call it a what type of root? Adventitious root. And this structure, see, in ginger, stem growing horizontally. Underground stem, this is the soil surface. And now this underground stem, that branch is growing in this way, horizontally over here, the root system is present. And this underground stem branch that stores the food and become fleshy, swollen structure. And this one we call ginger. For that special name is given rhizome. Rhizome, or another name, root stock. Rhizome or root stock. Right? If you have observed, okay, ginger के जैसा और कौन सा vegetable है in which you can observe same type of structure, ऐसे ही होता है उसका appearance भी? Which one? English name नहीं पता है, Gujarati no, it's okay, you can tell. बोलो मैत्री.
मैम नीलू हरदर.
Amba hardar, right? In that same structure, same like a ginger, again they are stem. Remember, so if ginger or else that turmeric, hardar, turmeric, remember, for both the specialized stem which stores the food, the term given that is rhizome. Remember, right? Next thing that third, that is the comb. You know that suran, in Gujarati we call suran, amorphophallus. Okay, amorphophallus, amorphophallus or name that's the zaminkan. Both are same. Okay, just two different names are there. Amorphophallus, or we use the term that's the zaminkan. In that, this is a soil surface. Next, in that underground stem, just imagine over here, underground stem is there. Nodes are present, right? And then from the base of the stem, roots arise. Only one internodal region, underground stem, here only one this internodal region that stores the food and become huge structure. Okay, after storing the food, it becomes a huge fleshy structure, and that structure we called comb. This structure we called comb. जैसे पोटैटो के लिए हमने वर्ड यूज किया है ट्यूबर, जिंजर, turmeric, for that we use the word rhizome or rootstock. So for this zaminkan or the amorphophallus, in Gujarati we call suran, right? So for that the term given, that's the comb. Zaminkan, amorphophallus, one more that colocasia. Colocasia, in that, yeah, you know that's a patarvelna pan, banana bhujia, right? Huge leaves are there. So that is actually basically this colocasia. In that we use the leaf to make a food, right? But colocasia, in that same, the internodes, only one single internode. Remember, not all. Only one single internode that stores the food become a fleshy, swollen, large structure. That structure we call the comb. Clear? So colocasia, zaminkan, amorphophallus, for all the commonly we call that's the comb. Right? बोलिए क्लियर है आपको? फर्स्ट स्टोरेज ऑफ फूड इन दैट पोटैटो, जिंजर, that turmeric, next that colocasia and zaminkan. Right? देखो कॉम, ये colocasia का है. This one is amorphophallus, suran का ये ऐसा होता है, and over here colocasia. Only one single internode that stores the food. Comb and comb in colocasia. Right? Next. Rhizome. See. Over here. यहाँ से देखो ये रूट्स अराइज हो रहे, थीन थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स दिख रहे हैं आपको? दिस आर द रूट्स. Now, if you can observe potato, ginger, turmeric, right? If you want to grow this thing, we don't need a seed actually for this. This fruit is enough. This vegetable is enough to grow a new plant. So that property we call vegetative propagation. This is basically stem, yes or no? This is basically stem. And from the stem, from any vegetative part, root, stem or leaf, when we can able to grow entire new plant, that we call vegetative propagation or vegetative reproduction. So here, when we sow this ginger in a soil, right? So from that, we have to sow ginger in a such a way that lower part form the root system and the upper part form the shoot system on which the leaves are arise, right? So from that entire plant can be developed, so that we call vegetative propagation. So these are examples: rhizome, tuber, comb, examples of storage of food as well as vegetative propagation also. They carry dual function: storing of food, and by storing it actually helps in vegetative propagation also. Remember, right? Ayushi, switch on your video. Jaimin, switch on your video. Fast. Next. Next, that's the ये पोटैटो है पूरा, ओके। पोटैटो का यहाँ पे ये लार्ज व्यू दिया है। ऑन दिस पोटैटो जो हमने येलोइश कलर, व्हाइटिश पेल येलो जैसे स्ट्रक्चर्स मिलते हैं, एक्चुअली दे आर द एक्सिलरी बर्ड्स एंड दैट वी कॉल आइज। Next, over here, the branches are there. Small branches are there which stores the food. Okay. ये roots है, ये branches नहीं है। देखो ये roots है. On that, this type of structures are that hair-like structure, right? So these are the roots. Then here underground stem part. On that the branches are there, and that branches stores food becomes swollen. Okay. And from the base of the stem over here, see, roots are there. So these are we call tubers. Next, so first modification, that's the storage of food. They see, one line is given, they act as a organ of perennation to tide over conditions unfavorable for growth, meaning that